everyone, we need to have a serious conversation about Ariana Grande. Her name is everywhere right now, and her management team even released an official statement addressing the intense public scrutiny surrounding her. Let's break down everything that's going on. Look, none of us can ignore the current online discourse. Ever since Wicked was announced, discussions around her physique and overall appearance have been constant. Things escalated further once her tour kicked off, and with the release of her album Pedal alongside the latest music video, the commentary has hit an absolute high. I mentioned this previously, but a few months back, I included one of her Instagram photos in a video, and YouTube actually flagged it for promoting eating disorders. Even though that wasn't what the video was about, that single image triggered the system to slap an 18+ self-harm restriction on my content. That shows this goes beyond keyboard critics or internet trolls. The automated safety algorithms on these major platforms are actively detecting that certain images shared across her social media and music videos might not be appropriate for younger audiences. Just this past week, a community advisory note was appended to one of her Instagram uploads, providing free crisis helpline details for anyone struggling with an eating disorder. While some praised Instagram for taking action, the tag has since been taken down. Regardless, the dialogue surrounding Ariana over the last few days has been overwhelming. In light of everything being said, an official announcement confirmed that Ariana will be stepping away from the spotlight following the conclusion of her Eternal Sunshine tour, canceling several upcoming appearances. The statement read, "Ariana will be taking a step back from visibility after she completes the Eternal Sunshine tour. She looks forward to finishing the tour and ending it on a high note, both healthily and happily, and then taking a much-deserved break from public-facing work and appearances, which has led to endless ongoing public scrutiny. This tour has been a beautiful experience for her. She loves her fans and has loved every minute of this tour so much." Following that update, it was confirmed that she withdrew from a scheduled musical production. She was slated to star in Sunday in the Park with George alongside her Wicked co-star Jonathan Bailey, a project set for 2027. But she is officially prioritizing her retreat from public engagements. It's a tough situation. On one level, no fan wants to see an artist retreat into isolation because the world won't stop picking apart her physical appearance. It's deeply complex. On one side, people argue that extreme thinness shouldn't be romanticized or presented to impressionable fans as the standard of success and glamour. On the flip side, constantly analyzing someone's body, making medical assumptions, or blaming their inner circle feels invasive. None of us truly know what is taking place behind closed doors. While many suspect an eating disorder, others point out that her friends, family, and management could be just as worried as the public and actively trying to assist. Intervening in someone else's personal health isn't simple. Those familiar with eating disorders emphasize that it functions like an addictive cycle, extremely difficult to disrupt, and not something solved by a simple external intervention. While comment sections on Ariana's personal accounts remain restricted, discussions across other platforms are heated, especially following the break announcement. Here is what people are saying. "I get that hearing endless remarks about your body would exhaust anyone. But reading through these threads, most of it stems from genuine worry. Why are we treating concern for someone's well-being as a bad thing? She looks visibly unwell." When a public figure actively posts online and releases music videos, it's completely natural for audiences to notice changes and voice concern. Honestly, that's a positive thing. It breaks my heart watching everyone constantly dissect her. At the end of the day, none of us know her private struggles. She understands her health better than any stranger on the internet. If she's fighting a private battle, she deserves empathy, not public trial. Anyone facing an eating disorder or mental health struggle doesn't need their body scrutinized on a global stage. They need compassion, understanding, and space. Stop treating human bodies like public debate topics. When someone's physical appearance and behavior change drastically in the public eye, of course fans get worried. We care about her. Stop equating genuine concern with toxicity. People are conflating genuine worry with hate, and it's ridiculous. Expressing concern isn't bullying. Be real. This isn't the first time this topic has surfaced. Over the past couple of years, Ariana has personally addressed the online narrative around her appearance, pointing out,
"There's always been a conversation about body, my face, my hair, my voice.
I've heard every version of it, of what's wrong with me, and then you fix it, and then it's wrong for different reasons. There's a comfortability that people have commenting on that I think is really dangerous. And I think it's dangerous for all parties involved. No one has the right to say
I think we should be gentler and less comfortable commenting on people's bodies, no matter what. If you think you're saying something good or well-intentioned, we should really work towards not doing that as much.
Back in 2023, she uploaded a dedicated video specifically addressing the conversation around her body.
But I just also wanted to say, one, there are many different kinds of beautiful. There are many different ways to look healthy and beautiful. I know personally for me, the body that you've been comparing my current body to was the unhealthiest version of my body. I was on a lot of antidepressants and drinking on them and eating poorly, and at the lowest point of my life when I looked the way you consider my healthy, but that in fact wasn't my healthy. And I know I shouldn't have to explain that, but I do feel like maybe having an openness and some sort of vulnerability here will be something good might come from it. I don't know, but that's the first thing. Healthy can look different. The second thing is you never know what someone is going through. So even if you are coming from a loving place and a caring place, that person probably is working on it or has a support system that they are working on it with, and you never know. So be gentle with each other and with yourselves. And thirdly, the third one's unrelated, I guess. I just wanted to extend some love your way and tell you that you're beautiful, no matter what phase you're in. By the way, I'm not wearing eyelashes or eyeliner right now. This is my face, these are my eyes, so don't freak out about that now too, please. Oh my God. But yeah, sending you guys a lot of love. And I think you're beautiful, no matter what you're going through, no matter what weight, no matter how you like to do your makeup these days, no matter what cosmetic procedures you've had or not, or anything. Yeah, I just think you're beautiful.
Adding another layer to the conversation, actress Jameela Jamil faced significant pushback after commenting on a picture of Ariana, later expanding on her views via Instagram stories. She initially commented, "This poor woman is possibly right in front of us." This outfit is designed to accentuate the thinness for discourse. Her team are thoroughly irresponsible for not guiding her away from this deeply damaging image for her young fans to see so glamorized. She followed up on her story, writing, "The shrinking pop star situation is something of a trolley problem. If we comment on her body, we could harm her mental health, which would be awful, and nobody wants that. If we don't comment on her body, we run the risk of normalizing that image to hundreds of millions of teenage girls, kids, and even impressionable adults consuming her content which is pointedly accentuating her bones and tiny frame with belts and corsets." I think it's worth considering that the pop star in question has access to a lot of mental health care and the best facilities on the planet, whereas the fans watching largely don't. Many have no support system equipped to handle the deadly clutches of her most recent images flooding pro-ED websites where teenage girls are calling it goals. When will it be time to intervene as a public and stop normalizing, glamorizing, and on some occasions championing this? When we lose a young woman in the public eye, sending everyone love, and if you're triggered or inspired by imagery of skin and bones on your favorite pop star, please have a look at the work of NIDA or Alliance. Eating disorders are the #1 killer of any mental health disorder. If we can stop it at the root for teenagers, we can save lives, because once it takes hold, it's unbelievably hard to shake, and the health implications are horrific. I'm 10 years recovered this year and still fixing what broke from sustained malnutrition. You're not alone. Sending my deepest sympathy to anyone struggling with this in front of the public. It's a nightmare. Jameela is standing firm in her perspective. While acknowledging that body commentary can be harmful, she maintains that promoting severely emaciated aesthetics to a young audience carries equal danger. This conversation continues to dominate social media. I'm curious where you all stand on this nuanced situation. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!